It has been 4 months since the sewer collapse on Arlington Avenue, and that spilled raw sewage into South Toledo waterways. Now, the city told us in July that the repairs could take up to 6 months. The problem is the smell from that sewage isn't going away, and it is crushing the quality of life for some homeowners. Silver Barker, she joins us now live from that area. She smelled it tonight, and she's got her update for us. Silver?
Yeah, Jeff, we actually just moved to an area a little less of a smell than where we were previously, but the city says it has been taking the steps to fix this problem, and it says it has not had any sewer overflows actually since July. However, people living by in this area say they need the city to work faster. For months, neighbors say they've been putting up with a horrendous smell in South Toledo.
In the morning, it's kind of strong. It smells like an outhouse, dear.
And like you get whiffs of it every now and then. It smells so awful.
It smells like sewer waste, like it stinks really bad.
And they're getting tired of it, especially neighbor Joe Arquette, who says the creek is basically his family's backyard.
I've got a wife at home that has immunity deficiency, and I worry about her every day about this goes on.
The city says weekly testing of Swan Creek shows E. coli is still elevated, but DNA results point to animal waste, not human sewage. And with cooler weather, those levels are dropping. But Naomi Belcher, who lives on Woodsdale Avenue, a few blocks over from the creek, says that doesn't add up.
It smells like it's way more than that. It's really bad. I feel like we shouldn't be smelling it this far out. If it was just that.
It's not just Swan Creek, but also Delaware Creek and Hyman Ditch that experienced an overflow. It comes after the sewer collapse on Arlington Avenue. Since then, the city says it has installed a 12-inch bypass pump that's been effectively handling flows with 2 backup pumps on standby. The city says after this installation, there hasn't been an overflow since July, and the recent lack of heavy rain helps.
I hear they're trying to clean it up, but it's taking them too long to do it.
But still having to put up with the strong smell and having concerns of breathing it in, people say they've been avoiding the outdoors.
If it's hot outside, it gets really bad. You can't walk in that trail at all. It stinks.
It's sad to say, but this summer we've mainly stayed majority of the time inside due to the smell.
Now, with the elevated levels of E. coli, the city says the public health advisory still remains in effect for all of the creeks and Hyman Ditch as well. Now, we do know that, as told earlier and previously mentioned, that in July we were told it could take up to 6 months to complete this. That means it could take up to at least the end of January before repairs are fully fixed, according to the city. Reporting live in South Toledo, Silver Barker, WTOL 11.